YouTube, what is going on? Today we got random kid, literal teen, bench presses 500 pounds, but there is a twist to this. Now stay with me. Check this out. 500 pounds. He's obviously just looking at him, warming up. I mean, his shoulders are boulders. The dude already looks like a straight beast. I'm not going to lie, you know what I'm saying? But 500 pounds, you can see we got 5 wheels. This is like the old commercial bar. I actually got one of these in my basement. So it definitely makes it harder to bench press on. I think it's a little bit thicker than the bar that most people think of. I mean, he's jacked, 19 years old. I don't even know if these are like real wrist wraps or what these are. No belt, nothing on, dead raw. And I mean, his triceps clearly sticking out, as you can see this part right here, about a bulge.
Let's go!
And just pure strength. If you haven't seen this video, and then look how big this guy is. Holy crap. But if you haven't seen this video, I mean, 3.5 million views. 3.5 million views. And he is literally just pure power with more technique work, more form, you know, stuff like that. He could have easily benched 550 at this exact time. But one thing that I do want to know, what I find crazy about this, is his feet don't even stay stable. Watch this. Watch his feet bounce around.
Let's go!
He basically 500 with almost no leg drive. Now, it is kind of like a Spoto press, judging that the bar only gets this far. I think his butt may come off the bench like an inch if you want to be that critical of it. But it's important to note, I mean, just straight tank. But it's important to note that he wasn't training for powerlifting. We've seen 19-year-olds bench 500 pounds before. Well, actually, when did this come out? Dude, this came out in 2010. Holy crap. He was probably the only person doing this. He was legitimately probably the only person doing this. Let me figure this out right now. We're going to go all feds by bench 18, 19. Holy crap, the biggest bench? Is this all weight classes? Damn, the biggest bench done by an 18, 19-year-old is only 560. Hold on, I'm scratching my head a little bit here. No, but dead serious. So, 2010. There's only been, in 2010, you've only seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 benches over 500 pounds done by an 18 or 19-year-old. So it is obviously a freak of strength in 2010. What's crazy, though, is how fast powerlifting continues to grow, and there's a new freak every day. Being honest with you, though, I'm going to beat this 560 bench. Just putting that out there. But, yo, seriously, this was crazy. There's only 7 people before him that had done this, it appears. So, dead nuts at the time, especially. Even still now. But people have done it before. Why is this so impressive, though? Why is it so impressive? Because he's not even training for powerlifting. What do you mean he's not training for powerlifting? He just benched 500 pounds. Look at who he is today. Holy crap. I think his name's Leon. Maybe I said that wrong. Went on to become a pro bodybuilder with one of the most insane physiques out there, right? Now, he sadly did not become, you know, Ronnie Coleman, Jay Cutler, guys like that. I think he lost on some of the symmetry areas. But the man did compete at the Mr. Olympia and made it extremely far in bodybuilding, as well as carrying 450,000 followers on Instagram. And all of this fame and everything else legitimately started with this 500-pound bench video. As you can see, the dude benches 500 pounds raw at 19, 14 years ago. I was literally 4 years old when he did this, right? So basically unheard of at that time, too. And then comes back to post 8 years later when he's getting ready for these meets, or when he's getting ready for these Mr. Olympias and stuff like that. Professional IFBB pro lifting stuff. And if you look at him, he is freaking huge. Who would have thought that literally from this that he was going to go on to be an IFBB pro, compete at the Mr. Olympia? Like, honestly, I would think he's on the path to become a power lifter. So if we go over here, oh shoot, I wanted this. We can see a quick timeline of him. And if you look at him, I mean, this dude is huge. I don't know if he goes on to ever bench more than 500 pounds or what he ends up doing. I mean, what we got, deadlift, 7 plate reps. I mean, super strong. If he wanted to pursue powerlifting, I'll tell you right now, the dude could have been great at it. But that wasn't where his heart was. So if we scroll down, he's a Canadian professional bodybuilder ever since 2010. And what's surprising about 2010, we saw him bench for the first time. So this was when he started getting into his power or his bodybuilding era. He loves to coach other aspiring. Holy crap, he coached Chris Bumstead. Wow. I did not know that. So if we scroll down here, we could see his first, so his era was 2010, so he's more on the downhill now, but so his first amateur show was in 2010. It doesn't give us a date here. I'd assume probably a bit after that, because he did look more bulky in here. But, I mean, so he does his amateur in 2010, another one in 2011, same thing, same year. Takes a couple years off, year and a half off, comes back in 2013, 2014, and then he goes, so this was his, so he won super heavyweight and overall, won super heavyweight and overall again, and then he comes to the amateur Olympia in Mexico, and this is when he will receive his pro card. Now that's in 2014, so in 2014 he's only 23 years old, which is crazy. So only, oh no. No, yeah, sorry, 23 years old. My bad. I don't know where my head just went. 23 years old when he gets his pro card. Now at 24, he competes at the Toronto Pro Show, IFBB. That's open. 5th place, very respectable. Same thing next year, 7th place, still respectable. Vancouver, he's doing all the Canadian shows, 9th place, all respectable. Now, takes a year and a half off, 2 years off, comes Indy Pro, 4th place, good. Vancouver Pro, men's bodybuilding, 4th place, good. These are big right here. I don't know much about bodybuilding, but I know the ones that get out of Canada, you become big. He qualifies for the Mr. Olympia. Now, this is his only Mr. Olympia appearance. Sadly, he didn't make it too far. 14th place. I think it came down to some of the symmetric. His body wasn't that symmetric. That's what I'm trying to say. I think that's where like some of the issues happened. Maybe like in his chest. Maybe he could have been a little more cut. I don't know. I don't know everything about that. Don't ask me. But he wins this big man pro men's bodybuilding. He won. You know. And after this, he then decides to go probably all out in 2019, where he gets second in this. But he did win a professional bodybuilding show competition, and this is where I believe he kind of decided to step away from it, because he won, you know, and we're in 2019. He was 19 when he did this, so 9 years later he's 28 years old. As we know, it's not super healthy to stay this huge year round. If we go over here, maybe we could type in, I mean, I think he's still huge. I'm not logged into my Instagram, but I think he is still huge. He's sitting down here. And this was a year ago, so he looks a bit smaller. But, man, who would have thought that the kid bench pressing 500 pounds at 19, you can kind of see him when he looks up. I mean, he looks the same. But, man, who would have thought? It's crazy to think, like, just how many people start from videos and you don't realize where they end up. You know what I mean? If maybe you don't even recognize me from, I have a TikTok that has 100,000 likes. I bench 405 at 15. But it's just crazy to me. I mean, good for him. He made a hell of a career. A super strong guy. If he ever wants to go to powerlifting now that he's off of the bodybuilding stage, I think he could excel greatly. But guys, go ahead. Let me know. What do you think about this? I think it's awesome. But Blake Wendt signing out. Peace.